Today, wherever you might be in Australia, you are feeling the effects of COVID-19. Whether you are a stay-at-home parent, a business owner, an employee, a retiree, or a public servant, we are all feeling it. First, I would like to congratulate our leadership for coming up with multiple measures to reduce the financial impact of the COVID-19. I'm making the statement seeing the several stimulus packages announced within the last 2 weeks alone. I also would like to take this opportunity to salute Australians in the front line, including healthcare workers and police, among others who serve to protect us. This video presentation intends to explain what you can do as a business owner or as an employee to claim the wage subsidy payment announced yesterday by the Prime Minister of Australia. I am a business accountant, a tax agent, and a small business and property buyers advocate, and my team and I look after many small businesses from different parts of Australia. The Parliament has not passed the legislation yet, and so I am only relying on the announcements made thus far. Okay, so here we go. What can you get and who gets it? Employers will receive a subsidy of $1,500 per fortnight starting from the 30th of March for retaining an eligible employee for a maximum period of 6 months. The first payment will be received by employers from the ATO in the first week of May. A note: there are eligibility rules for both the employees as well as employers. Who is an eligible employer? An employer will be eligible if the business's turnover is below $1 billion, has sustained a loss of turnover of at least 30% relative to a comparative period a year ago. For employers turning over more than $1 billion, the loss of turnover should be 50% or more. An employer who is subject to a major bank levy will not be eligible for the wage subsidy. For example, the major banks. The employer should have been in an employment relationship with the employees as at 1 March 2020 and must be able to confirm that the employee is currently engaged to receive the Jobkeeper payments. Not-for-profits and charities are eligible to apply for the subsidy too. If you are a self-employed business, not individuals, operating without employees, be it under a sole trader, a company, a partnership, or a trust structure, you could still qualify for the subsidy if you meet the same eligibility criteria. Now again, so who fits the description of an eligible employee? Well, these would be employees currently employed, employees stood down or rehired, employees who were employed by the employer as at 1 March 2020, are full-time or part-time permanent employees, are long-term casual employees who would ideally be a casual employee for longer than 12 months as at 1 March 2020, is an Australian citizen or a permanent resident, a protected or non-protected special category visa holder who has resided in Australia for 10 years or more, someone who is a subclass 444 visa holder, and an individual who is not receiving a job seeker from any other employer. An employee should at least be of 16 years of age. Now before I wrap it up, a quick note to let you know that the job seeker payment in the hands of the employee is an income and hence it will affect your Centrelink entitlements. Okay, so now I get to the final stage. How to receive the payments? Well, there is an application process, an analysis of your monthly turnover, a requirement to be on single touch payroll, and a requirement to make monthly submissions. This is in addition to a few other requirements. What should you as an employee do? I would suggest you speak to your employer to enroll you into the wage subsidy payment scheme if you are eligible. What if you are self-employed? Based on the announcements, you may be eligible and hence you should apply too. Who receives the payments? The employer receives the payments for all eligible employees. My opinion, I believe that these measures along with the measures announced previously provide much needed relief for small businesses that hire Australian staff. However though, temporary visa holders are left out and so are the employers who have such workers on their books. The payment being a flat rate for part-time as well as full-time employees plays in favor of part-time employees. Employers will be wanting to provide more work to Australians than to temporary or non-resident workers given the incentives. Overall, the scheme defeats expectations in a positive way but leaves out temporary workers. How can we help? If you are a small business and need assistance identifying the opportunities and support available, we have special fixed fee packages starting from as low as $110. I have provided links to a previous video where I talk about 21 small business COVID benefits available to small businesses right now in the description below. I have also provided a link to contact us regarding the COVID-19 stimulus and wage subsidy. The initial consult shall be with an accountant and will be for no fee. With this, I wish you all the very best. Keep safe and thank you for listening. To stay updated of future developments, hit the subscribe button below and share the video with anyone you may think benefit. Thank you and have a nice day.